Hello folks, how you doing? Right, this is Nanstallon Cemetery, it's where I live in the village. While I was passing I thought I'd do a small video, so we'll have a look to see what names are here. There's quite several here that are... Let's get back a bit here, mate. Obviously unmarked graves, but they got little... These are obviously children, so I want... Yeah, these are 1952. Right. Big old anthill there, look. I'll walk between the graves here. Here we have Tab. Get over to there. I did find some tabs at some wedding that I did, if you watched my last video. This is Henry Prestridge Tab, died February 1921, age 63. Also his wife Sabina Sleeman Tab, she died in 1930, age 81. Formerly of Padstow. Yes, that'd be right, because there's some, when one said Padstow, I'm sure it did. And we'll carry on here. What I'm going to do is get to the end of this row and I'll just have to do this little group as I can. Emma Hockin, George Tregeath in 1898, age 41. Beside her we got Frank Hoare, H-O-R-E. Beloved husband of G.A. Hoare, who died at Lowline, Withiel, again, which is about, I don't know, I think it's about 5 miles from here. She died in 1897, aged 30 years. Another young person. He died, sorry. We have more Hockins here. In behind Emma. If this is mum and dad. Thomas Hockin, who fell asleep in Jesus in 1896, aged 71 years. Also his wife Grace. Died in 1861, aged 37. Interred at Llannivet churchyard. Okay, I'll look on my video for that. So I've done Llannivet churchyard. We'll go around the path here. There's obviously a broken one, but so that Charles Edwin Knight. I found a lot of knights around who died July 20th, 1894. I don't think, is there? Forgive me, Charles. Nope, there's no other person on there, as far as I can see. No. Back through here again. Yeah, I did that one. Another one here. Lovely and quiet here this morning, apart from those crow scares that are going off. You have Annie, beloved daughter of James and Jane Hill. Annie died in 1891, aged 12 years old. Hill. I know there are a lot of hills in Egglesell Cemetery. I found quite a few over there when we were sort of renovating it. There's that one's being looked after. Okay, Teresa E.H. Hoare, died 1926, the beloved wife of William R.S. Hoare. Watch it, the primroses are coming up here everywhere as well. Here we have in loving memory of Phyllis, the darling eldest child of J.T. and F.E. Harvey. She was aged 11 years, died in 1933 by the look of it. What's that say? And the gardener. Could be interesting actually. Hang on, bear with me folks. Oh, the gardener held his peace. I thought it was like a gardener of some local house. And there's a Harvey there. John Thomas Harvey. He died in 1944. And his wife, Florence Emma Harvey, died in 1965. Both formerly of Sanders Hill, Nanstallon. Okay, let's move on a minute. Let's get some of these older ones done here. We have Charles Hill. Died in 1913, aged 42. Also Lillian, beloved daughter of C and C Hill. Died in 1929, aged 27 years. Quite a lot of these are all hills by the look of it. Here we have Jane Ann, the beloved wife of John Marshall, who died in 1896, aged... what's that then? 48 years. And also have their daughter Susie, who died in 1900, aged 18 years. Also Janie, who died November 1910, aged 26. Also Katie, died in April 1919, sorry, aged 33 years. Interred at Nanstallon, okay. That's Marshall, yeah, I was out at Nanstallon. Can't remember seeing that name though. But I've still got to finish that Nanstallon churchyard off, folks, so it won't be long before I go out there again when the weather improves. Right around, Mary Jane, the daughter of James and Jane Hill of Nanstallon, died in 1900, aged 30. There's a lot of people here that died in their early 20s and 30s. Between the two graves over there is James Hill, died at Nanstallon in 1894, aged 59 years. Also Jane Hill, wife of the above, died in 1894, aged 57. Now I'm not sure if I've done that one now. Twice, right, we'll Have a look up here. I'll go right up to the top, I think. There's Burden, Elizabeth Jane Burden. Let's go between the graves here. Eliza Jane, dearly beloved wife of William Burden, B-U-R-D-E-N, who died at Triningo, Lanivet in 1903, aged 48, sorry. That's Burden. Right, here we go. Let's go around here. This is Annie, the wife of William Gross. Died at Tintagel. That's the famous Tintagel where the castle is in a new bridge. That'll be about 15 miles away from here, I think. Annie died in 1900, age 50. Let's get around. I'm walking on a granite edge here, so I've got to be careful not to slip off. Oh. Here we have Martha Inch, who died at Ruthern, which is just about 2 miles from here. She died in 1898, age 79. Linda Gross died at Withio in 1895, age 47 years old. That's Gross. Yeah, the old primroses are coming up here everywhere. Thomas Charles Vague, who died at Chapel Cottage, Halgaver. Halgaver Road is in Bodmin. He died in 1893, age 32. Say they don't live long around here. I don't know. Mind you, they're close to Bodmin because that could have been rife with disease back in those days. A lot of these don't come from Nanstallon. Elizabeth Gross, who died at Boscorn in 1888, aged 77 years old. Here's Thomas Luke. Thomas Luke, who died at Mulberry in 1887. Aged 87, a local preacher for 50 years. Okay, local preacher. Also Annie's beloved wife, interred in the cemetery at Bodmin. What's that, Luke? Anise, is that Anise? Yes, Anise. Now I've been around the Bodmin churchyard, a cemetery, the old one, and there's hundreds there, so I may have done all but just a few. So I'll see what I can find on that eventually. We have John Pierce. Coming from the side, John Pierce fell asleep in Jesus in 1889, aged 73 years. And hang on a minute, he was a local preacher as well. Preacher. Yeah, he's John Pierce, another local preacher. He's a local preacher for 48 years. Also of Anne, his beloved wife. She died on 30th of November 1894, aged 77 years old, I believe. So that's two local preachers. Yeah, one there, Thomas Luke and John Pierce were local preachers. It'd be interesting to see if they were here. They did the churches here. Here we have Mary Ann, if I can get over there. Coming from the other side. And you should be buried there. These are buried behind the graves, folks. If I can get to read it. Mary Ann, the beloved wife of William Pendray, who died at Three Waters, which is just down the road here, in 1891, aged 69. Also William, beloved husband of the above, who died 30th of August 1908, aged 83. That's Pendray. Nice bit of work on the stone there as well. And we'll go right around here. I'll do my balancing act on the... There's several here, but I'm running out of storage here now, so what I'll do is I'll have to do them from a distance. There's William Gregory Nanstallon, died in 1900. Also wife Eliza. Hang on, let's see if I can get here closer. Also Eliza, wife of the above. She died in 1871, aged 39. Also John, son of the above, who died May 10th, 1895, aged 35 years. That's Gregory. We'll head out here between the graves, folks. I'm going to be shutting this one off in a second. It's quite a small place, but some interesting names here. John Dyer, died March 1914, aged 86. Also Mary Ann Dyer, she died in 1893, aged 69. I don't know if I can read this one here. Elizabeth, beloved wife of Joseph Hicks, died in 1912, aged 77. Also Joseph Hicks, who died in 1915, aged 80. Drayden, D-R-A-Y-D-O-N. John, the eldest son of J and E. Drayden, who fell asleep at Stratford, London, in 1909, age 41. I wonder what he was doing up there. Oh, that's probably why. The son of G. Yeah. Here they are. That's the son. This is mum and dad. If I can get over here. Joseph Drayden, who fell asleep in June 1918, aged 71. Also Elizabeth, who fell asleep in 1919, aged 76. So Joseph and Elizabeth, and that's J and E. So there's Joseph and Elizabeth's son there, John, Right, we'll beloved wife of Henry Wright. Eden, the beloved wife of Henry Wright, who died at Mulberry in 1938, age 86. See, Mulberry, you can see the age difference. Mulberry is like in the middle of nowhere. Probably lived off the land and everything, I suspect. Grew their own food and stuff. Didn't have to be in contact with people back in them days. Hey, we have another Drayden. In memory of Mabel, the beloved wife of William Stephen Drayden, who died 1945, age 75. Also William Stephen Drayden, who died in 1948, age 79 years. I can't wait to go around some of the churchyards and the cemeteries to see the colours of the spring flowers coming, because there's going to be a lot this year, I think. Here we have Ellen Sophia, the dearly beloved wife of Edward Oke, O-K-E, died in 1858. Sorry, born in 1858, died in 1909. And also Edward, he died in 1892. 1852. 1918 he died. He was born in 1852, sorry. I'll try not to make too many mistakes, folks. And there we have a Varco up there. Virgo. Yeah, we got 3 unmarked here as well. Look. 1, 2, 3. And we have Anne, the wife of the late Richard Varco, who died at Mulberry in 1916, aged 83. Also Richard, who was born in 1831, died in 1863. Interred in Lanavitz Cemetery. Okay, I'll look on my I'll look on my videos for them. Varcos are everywhere, especially up St Denis. There's another one being put between the graves there by the look of it. Right, these are unusual, folks. Big old granite lumps. Brother, mother, father. Let's get up on here. Thomas Hugo. Born February 18th, 1864, died 1916. That's the brother. Mary Hugo, September the 13th, 1838, died 1919, February. That's the one with mother on it, and here's the one with father. They're thoughtful back in those days. Thomas C. Hugo, died, born June 1835. Died January 1913. You can see that says the father. And they got one little glass domes there as well, which I found out now they put the flowers in. I see quite a lot of them as I go around. Right, here we got William, the beloved husband of Mary Hugo, who died at Nanstallon in 1912. It's William Hugo. Also Mary Hugo, died 1917, aged 80 years. Let's move on, folks. There's going to be lots of primroses up here, I know that. Move away from the... Here we have Anne, the beloved widow of the late Richard Fowler of Nanstallon. Died at Boscawen, November 1905, aged 98 years. Also William, son of the above. William, son of the above, who died in 1907, aged 75. So we've got Anne, widow of the late Richard Fowler of Nanstallon. And we've got William the son. I wonder if Richard Fowler's grave is here anywhere then. Yeah, it's quite a big plot, so I wouldn't mind betting that there's 3 of them there, but not on the, but no name. But we'll have a look and see what we can find. No, it's Perryman. Emma, the beloved wife of George Perryman, who died in 1914, aged 80 years. Also Susan Marie Perryman, died in 1915, aged 42. Also of the above, George Perryman, who died in 1926, aged 86. Perryman. Right, I'm just going to do it at a glance here because my Charles, the beloved husband of Jane Williams, died at Boscawen in 1903. Roy Hearn Close, died in 1962. William Pascoe. I know there's people looking for Pascoes. Right, I must reach over for this one. If I can get in, get a photo. Oh, William Pascoe of Boscawen, born 1827, died 1899. Also Harriet, widow of the above, born 1840, died 1910. That's Pascoe. Yeah, the Pascoe's got around a bit, I think. You find a lot of them in the local graveyards here. And the churchyard, you know, over there, sort of older before they went into the... Let's walk along here. Yeah, there's more. It's quite a few unmarked burials here. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly here. Ah, bless him. John Gross Hooper. I see loads of Hoopers around. Died in 1918. Also his wife Sarah Ann fell asleep in 1940. Here we have Kessel up over there. So better go to this one. Big old grave here. Edwin Kessel of Ruther'n.